What's up, guys, and welcome back. I am your host, Horror Junkies 519, and I hope you guys had a good Halloween. I know I did. I went out gallivanting as the one, the only, Ash J. Williams. So, how'd I look? Hopefully it's a winner for you guys. Like, as you can see, I got the Necronomicon and my good old trusty chainsaw back there. I got my hand back, though, so that was kind of nice. I woke up this morning and there it was. I wasn't a chainsaw anymore. I kind of missed it already, but moving on. Alright, guys, so this is going to be my part 2 to my horror collection revealed, the Blu-ray editions. Sorry, you guys. So I'm going to get right through my Blu-ray collection right where we left off. This is probably going to be the last one of this, and then finally I'll be able to do the coveted update video. I have a pile of movies collecting dust almost, because I've been buying so many. Hopefully I'll be able to do that in one video, but I'm getting such a stack I need to get on it. So hopefully I'm going to finish this tonight, and then hopefully I'll film that one for you guys here within the next couple days. And then I can start buying more movies. Well, I had to slow down because the holidays are coming. Alright, guys, so finishing this up, we're going to start right where we left off with Insidious 1. Now, this is a newer franchise that came out of nowhere to me, and I freaking love it. I loved this movie. I mean, it almost gives me that old Nightmare on Elm Street feel, just because, you know, kind of during him sleeping, obviously. He's not dying in his sleep, but, I mean, it's kind of got the same sleep aspect of it. So, I mean, I'm being very vague when I say it's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street, so don't hang me for that. And I just love Darth Maul's grandpa. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, because you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. The little demon guy that's coming after this poor little kid looks like Darth Maul, and he's old, decrepit, and Darth Maul's grandpa. So, Darth Maul's grandpa, definitely check it out. I recommend it. I recommend all of them. They're so good. So, like I said, all of them. Insidious Chapter 2. Now, this movie is completely different than the first one, in my personal opinion. You kind of get a lot more backstory of these demons, just like the story of the dad. I do love this series, and I'm so excited for the third one. I loved it. I saw it in theaters. I very much enjoyed it. But these movies I need to watch a good couple times. They're just so good in so many different ways. So I recommend this series tenfold, like a lot. And it's like I kind of put those two and The Conjuring together a lot, because these new horror movies we're getting are just they're so on the cusp of just being terrifying. Like, they don't scare me, but I mean, I think these are the ones that are going to do it. They're going to hit it out of the ballpark one of these times. Alright, so actually this one's going to be a remake. One of the remakes I'm okay with, I guess, I want to say. I mean, it's not one of the better remakes, but it's not bad. I'm going to the remake with The Last House on the Left, originally done by Wes Craven. I don't know if he had a hand in this one. I'd read about it, but, you know, this isn't a real good look for me, so whatever. But I thought it was decent. I thought it was well done. It's a rape revenge movie, you guys, so if you guys can't handle movies like that, I definitely don't recommend it. But, I mean, I feel like this one's a little more sadistic, but then in parts the original was more sadistic. So, I mean, I think it's kind of a different feel to it. I enjoyed it. I think they did a very good job with it. I think the people that cast for it was great. There is one thing in this movie that I do like about this one better, but I'm not going to ruin that one for you. Maybe comment me if you are curious and it's just eating you alive and you can't sleep at night. Just let me know and I'll let you know personally, so I don't ruin it for everybody else. Alright, so moving on right down the line, you guys. Newer movie, Mama. I enjoyed this movie. I felt like the end was garbage. I would explain to you guys, but I'm trying to not do the whole spoilers, because it just kills me. Again, if you guys are curious what drove me crazy, just comment me and I'll be happy to tell you. I could probably talk about it for days. But I just felt like the end was so lackluster that it almost killed this movie. But then I watched it again, and like everything leading up to it is so good. It's got good creep potential. It's got a great atmosphere, you guys, a horror atmosphere. If you guys haven't seen the short that this movie came from, check it out. I think it's still on YouTube. It's entitled Mama. But I mean, to get this whole movie from that little short, pretty impressive. It's got great scare value. I mean, I know some people watched it and they said it's terrifying. I watched it and I was like, you know, that was just a good movie. Like, it wasn't scary to me. But look at me. I'm such a big tough guy. Alright guys, coming on to the original, Nightmare on Elm Street. This is one that you guys haven't quite seen yet. Wait until it's on my Franchise Fridays. Nightmare on Elm Street Franchise Fridays is probably coming up sometime. Maybe I'll have to have a bad dream before I do it, I don't know. But if you haven't seen this movie, it's the only one I really recommend in the Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not saying that the rest of them aren't good. I'm saying if you want to sit down, understand what this whole story is, you need to watch this one. I recommend pretty much most of the rest of them, because they're all good. I like them all. I don't need to get into this right now, but this is the one I gotta recommend. I always try to recommend the original. Not saying that the other ones aren't as good, but the original is the original for a reason. Enough said, I think. I feel like I'm like running for Miss America or something today. You guys make me say weird things. Stop looking at me. All right, and Trouble in Paradise, you guys. For me, anyway. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. I'm on the same spot with this as like my Friday the 13th. It's like I want to like it. It's just they do so many things that just aren't good. One thing I will say about this movie, I'm probably going to be lynched and burned alive for this, you guys, but I don't think Jackie Earle Haley did that bad of a job. Like, no, he's not Robert Englund. Will I take Robert Englund back in a heartbeat? Yeah, because he's always going to be my Freddy Krueger, no matter what happens, no matter who plays him. I feel like he did a good job. I just feel like they made him do such weird things. And in the original, the whole Chimo thing is not so prevalent, but this one's just, it's right there. It's right in your face. So I thought that was they did that a little too much. The makeup was awful. He looked terrible, but I feel like Jackie Earle Haley did as good as he could have. And I feel like he could have done a worse job, so I give him props for that, taking on a character that everyone was going to hate him for, as far as the horror fans go. Except that one spot where he's like in the shadows, he's got his fedora on, the glove, and I'm just like, is Michael Jackson back? I was like, is that a throwout to him? I don't know. But it's always worth a watch. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. This is mine. Not crazy about it. It's not a movie, if you don't watch, it'll end your life. It's just one of those movies that if you want to watch it, check it out. Game over with that one on me. It is what it is, guys. Alright, guys, kind of a newer movie as well, The Purge. I love this movie. I think it's such a good idea. This one's kind of a slow burn to me. The newer ones are way more exciting, but this one definitely, for the first one, kind of learning about everything, is great. I recommend it highly, honestly. Definitely check it out. Alright, The Possession. Now this is one of those, I'm stoked about this. It's a new Possessed movie. And this is more of, instead of Christian, it's a Jewish thing, I believe. A Jewish possession, which is, definitely fun to look at. Because finally we get something different as far as a possession movie. I definitely highly recommend this one. Get great scare value, great atmosphere. The little girl in it is nuts. And yeah, I mean, there's a part where she's looking down her throat and then fingers come out of her throat. It was in the preview, so it's not quite a spoiler, but that imagery just stuck with me when I knew I wanted to go see that movie. Definitely. Alright, you guys, so kind of continue on from kind of the DVDs was Saw 5. Like I said, I had these ones on Blu-ray. I haven't decided if I want to sell these, get them all on DVD, or sell the DVDs, get them all on Blu-ray. Haven't decided yet, so this is what I'm still stuck with. All the rest of them I have on DVD. So Saw 5, if you're into the torture movies, definitely check them out. I think they all started losing their luster after a while, but I love watching people just get... I love the kills in them. They're very smart. I love watching them. It's just all the talking, and like the trying to confuse you on who's who and what's what. I'm not crazy about those movies, but once you get into the torture aspect, they're all torture films. It is what it is. All right, so going on it, Saw 6. I haven't watched these in a long time, so I couldn't tell you what things I loved about each one right now. I need to revisit this series, this franchise, someday, and I'm probably still gonna like it. I think, and if I don't like it, maybe I'll do a video about how much I hate it. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so Saw 7, the final chapter. And as right now, this is still the final chapter. I don't know if they're planning on making more. I think it'd really be dishonorable if they did. I mean, they've made 7 of these damn things. That's enough. Call it a day. You're not Friday the 13th, okay? Yeah, I just said that. I'm Friday the 13th for life, man. That's my franchise. So they can make 1,000 of them. I'd watch them, but I don't know. I feel like this whole thing is just played out. Like every year, people would watch the trailer and it's like, oh, they're making another one. And I was like, okay, we've been stated they're gonna make 7, so they're gonna keep coming until they're gone. Okay, moving on. Alright, guys. So kind of a new one still, based off video games, Silent Hill. This is a very good movie. I didn't play the games, but this movie is so much fun to watch. Very creepy, very great atmosphere. Very fun to watch. You gotta make sure you're following it a little bit, because there's a little bit of a twist ending at the end. Not gonna reveal it. It's my style. Horror Junkies! Alright, go along right with it. Silent Hill Revelations. As well as a good one. Not as good as the first one. I still enjoyed it. I mean, they know what they're doing with these. I really want to play the game, but I don't know if these have anything to do with the game besides the title. So maybe someone could fill me in on that. That'd be great. But I recommend them both. Alright, Sinister. The second one just came out. I haven't checked it out yet. But I enjoyed this one. This one's a little bit of a slow burn as well. But it's very creepy, very well done. I love the shots. I love the cinematography of it. I feel like they did a very good job with it. Good, well acted. Fun movie to watch. For you more demented people out there. Alright, guys. Ooh, remake of The Gods. I'm sorry, I'm so happy with this remake. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I couldn't believe how good this one was. Like, it surprised me. I recommend this all day long. For one of the remakes that have come out recently of the slashers, this is one of the top ones. I will recommend this all day long because it's so well done. They didn't change much of it from the original, but I think that's what it is. They changed a few things in it, but it made it even better. The girl in it's hot. She's a great lead role. I think she did a great job. The kids, I mean, you kind of meet them, they kind of die. It is what it is. But I mean, I feel like when they die, it's like, man, you kind of follow these kids. You know them a little bit, not as much as you do with other slashes, but highly recommended, you guys. Going right along with it, I love this. Texas Chainsaw. I've been hearing that people didn't really care for this. But I thought, like, because it's a continuation from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So this is like the remake of Texas Chainsaw 2, the original. I thought this movie was great. I thought it was very well done. The way they had it just continue from the very first one, I thought was very cool. I thought they was going to have it continue from the remake. But no, I felt like this is a very good movie. Definitely a very different look at it. Definitely very enjoyable. Check it out, you guys. Watch it twice, because I've noticed that works. If you don't like it the first time, watch it again. And that's usually when I start liking things. But this one was a one-hit wonder with me. I liked it very much. I love the story. I love the family. Like, they make it a very big family, like, circle with this movie. And I just loved it to death. Like, I watched this one probably more than most of the other Texas Chainsaw Massacres. I thought Leatherface looked great in it, which is very important. And they killed it. Alright, guys, so moving on to horror TV. I'm going to kind of just run through these real quick, because everyone knows these. It's just, it is what it is. Walking Dead Season 1. First 6 episodes. Awesome. I actually didn't get into Walking Dead until the 3rd season came out, because I thought they were just going to ruin the whole zombie things, and now I'm a huge fan, so. I can be wrong too, you guys. Walking Dead Season 2. I've been watching the new season. I can't watch the new episode tonight because I'm a little broke and I gotta buy the seasons on my PlayStation, but yeah, I don't have $1, okay? Give me a break. I buy these movies for you guys. Alright, guys, so Season 3, Walking Dead Season 3. This is definitely one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. And it's finally nice to see a zombie movie that just doesn't end. Walking Dead Season 4. One thing I wish is like the show would still continue to move as fast as the first 2 seasons. I felt like it was very fast, very moving quickly, and now it's just like, it feels like there's just like 3 or 4 good episodes, like intense episodes in a season, and that's it. Walking Dead Season 5. Wow, we're on Season 6 right now with on the TV. Wow. So that's the Walking Dead series. You guys have got all of them. And then the last one, I highly recommend this one. I'm running out of time here. You're Next. Definitely a great survival movie. Check it out. I highly recommend it. Bloody amazing. But it's one of those movies you watch once and it kind of is done. So that's my whole DVD or my Blu-ray collection, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Come back and visit me again. I have the update coming at you guys soon. So see you guys next time.